Alright, time to get back into Red Dead Redemption 2. Two dozen videos in already. This is going to be part 24. I have to imagine that we're probably over the 30-hour mark if we're already on part 24. I wouldn't be surprised if we're north of that. Just shy of 40% completion, full completion. This is not, I'm not aiming for 100% completion here. This is just obviously my particular playthrough of Red Dead 2. First time playing. I need like a last time on every time I start playing a game like Red Dead 2, just to kind of, you know, give my brain a little bit of a refresher. I've always had an appreciation for games that do that with episodic content. Episodic? Whatever it's called. Come on, 90. There we go. 100. 100. 100. We're good. Who is this? This opponent, this is not. We're back at camp. We only have the Beau Gray mission to do right now. That's really the only available thing in our index. In our log, we still have obviously the ongoing collection missions, including the camp item requests, some robberies. I did try and investigate the Catfish Jackson's robbery. I've been unable to come across that so far. So it looks like we're going to be jumping right into things here by going to see Beau Gray. I don't believe that there's anything that I need to do here at camp.
Good morning.
Dutch, can I talk to you a minute?
What is it?
I think you misunderstood me earlier. I ain't trying to rob
Good morning,
you.
Arthur.
You know me better than that.
What are you trying to do, Mike?
Save you.
Save everybody.
You know me. I'll go back to Blackwater and get the money. Meet y'all someplace and we'll be home free. That's it. Just think about it. That's all I'm saying. Way I see it, we gotta try.
I'll think about it.
Thank you. I'll do whatever you say. Always.
I don't think this law disguise is fooling anyone.
Interesting conversation there between Micah and Dutch. There's not really a whole lot that we can do here. I think we're still, whoops, oh, there's a Bill Williamson mission now as well. We're still underweight. We could probably eat, but I got snacks on me anyways. still gonna jump into things by doing the Bow Gray mission first. I don't think I have anything in my satchel. I got a couple of fish that I could give to Pearson. That I probably should give to Pearson. The 2 fish that I caught out on the Javier mission.
So, Arthur, is it true about the bad luck?
What bad luck?
I just broke my pocket mirror, and I remember me old ma saying that a broken mirror means 7 years bad luck.
7 years? We won't see 7 years out. Don't be ridiculous. But if I find a mirror on my adventures, I'll bring it back for you.
Thank you, Arthur.
Well, I should get back to it.
All right.
So apparently I have the requested item to give to Hosea.
So I got a hold of some ginseng.
Ah,
Right.
perfect. I'll make some of that tonic for you.
Thanks.
How you holding up?
This is really only the second time I've found a camp item request. Return to your tent later for a reward. Okay. Well, at least I'm... so that's what that exclamation point meant on his character. It followed his character around on the map. It just said Hosea. So I guess when that comes up, it means that you have the requested item. That's kind of an easy way to keep track of what you got. I also need to find a crime novel for him, a few other things for other people. I think that's all that I have here.
How are you?
When are you gonna let me take you out for an evening into town? You know, to like a magic lantern show.
My table awaits your offerings, Mr. Morgan. I will. I know supplies are low. Thank you, Art.
That's all I got.
That's a yes.
The
Morning,
stew is
Arthur.
not ready, but I've had it pretty recently, so...
Yeah.
So my current marker is on the gray property.
There, girl.
They don't take light to me being there, kind of like the Braithwaites.
Yeah.
Opening up Epona a little bit here.
Yep.
So we're riding through roads to get to the gray property for the next story mission, so I could definitely think about maybe doing a few things while we're here. Just depends on if there is stuff for us to do. We could go to the general store, honestly. There's some stuff that we need to be doing in there. However, something more important came up. There's a new stranger mission to be had in the roads area. Wouldn't want to miss it. A few places we could probably go here.
Well, I'll be hanged.
You said it.
Come on now, I need a buck here, you bastard.
Someone, come on.
Hello.
Hey, it's good to see you again, friend.
How you keeping?
I'm miserable.
Because of the leg?
Ah, no, I'm used to the leg. I've been without it a whole lot longer than I was with it. Nah, it's a people. Yeah, a bunch of nasty, miserable peasants I gotta share this place with.
Why don't you leave?
Leave? Well, I live here. They're my nasty, miserable people. I've been hating on them for so long, if I forgot to hate them, I wouldn't know what day it was.
Don't expect anything else from this
Yeah, but you... Man, you ought to get out of here and you ought to stop coming back.
That was kind of an
Let's go, girl.
Guess I've seen it all now.
strange ending to the conversation there. Tell me I best stay out and not come back. There is a storm a-brewing in Rhodes.
You're okay, girl.
You okay there, mister?
You need me to move?
Move.
Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Excuse me?
I didn't mean any offense, sir. Please.
I don't get your meaning.
I'm very sorry, sir. You have yourself a fine day, and I apologize for any offense I may have inadvertently caused.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I don't mean to. I'm sorry for any offense.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea. But I had no idea how I offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
Stole your wagon for back check?
They didn't like my medical practice, I suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored. Or I was irritating in nature. Or I was some know-it-all, big city slicker here to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
Well, that ain't very nice.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes.
But
no great love of my medical practice. Too free with my wisdom and services.
which way they go?
Down the road, that away.
Stay here.
I'm sort of forced to. Please, don't go to any trouble on my account.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for that fella's wagon? I heard him say they was taking it to McComb's End.
McComb's End is where we're going.
What is your problem exactly?
So I think the impression of that, and obviously the conversation took place in a more humorous manner, but I think that the idea there was that he was picked on for his race and had his wagon stolen, and now we're going to try and get it back. He just legitimately did not want any trouble. Nah, Arthur's here to help. We're getting down into that's kind of swampy land again. Not exactly sure where we're headed here. Okay, so we did go to that small fishing town of Le Gras once. Now we're headed just a little bit west of there, across the Kamassa River. Still kind of like deep bayou territory. These are the kinds of stranger missions that I like, where it's just more of like a mission structure to it and not like a collecting. Just preference. I do want to tackle some of the collecting ones though, for sure. I don't want to leave all of them. We already have quite a few of them. We're getting deep into the bayou now, no doubt about that. Hell are we?
Easy now. Doctor friend of mine lost his wagon. You all ain't seen it, have you?
Up with it, ain't it? You tell your friend we gonna pay him a visit. You want us to whip you like we would your uppity chum? Go on.
I got my Lancaster and my bolt action rifle with me. Yeah, that's okay, that's not a bad combo. They do not want to let me on the property, so looks like I might have to find another way around. What happens if I walk on the property?
I'm sick of
Jesus!
Where you got the wagon, huh?
Push in now.
Hopefully there's no exotic animals about to kill me in the bush. Oh, shoot. Worse now. Damn it.
Let's get closer in. You one sorry man. Oh, I'm gonna have fun watching you die. Don't take you to hell, mister. Hey, cocksucker! Where's your kill leader? Where's gonna
Where's the damn wagon? Get out of here.
If you done, boys, I'll go.
Found the wagon. But that's not where I'm gonna end here. There's a lot that we wanna loot and try and have a look at here. Look at this place. Much different than some of the landscapes we've been to. It's almost like being in a different part of the world. We've been in like mountainous, snowy regions. We've been kind of out on the plains and in larger towns, but this whole bayou scene is definitely new, and we're going to start seeing a lot more of it being in the Saint Denis area. So there's a body in the water. I don't care to go into the water though. In order to continue on the mission, we just have to hop onto the wagon. There's some more corpses just up here. Figured it really wasn't worth my time to sneak around for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 guys. Okay, probably more than 6 guys, but it just didn't seem worth it. There's some buildings on the property here too, where it wouldn't surprise me if there's some stuff to be found. This is just a lot of junk. That's all we got here. First person is definitely better, like when you're going through smaller spaces like houses and more confined areas. Helps you definitely catch a little bit more detail. So we have a locked door here, and that's pretty much all of the buildings on the property. I figured they probably wouldn't have many riches on them. But we found some ammo and some sellable items like the silver pocket watch, so fetch maybe a couple bucks. Epona ran away, but I'm getting away on this carriage here anyways, so. One thing about being way out in the bayou is that there's just essentially no police response or lawman response.
Okay, come on. Get you back to the doctor.
Oh no. Oh. Sorry about that, pal. Had to run over you for the sake of the doctor. There's a giant snake somewhere out here in the bayou. It's a dead snake. We'll see it. We'll know it as soon as we come across this. It's huge. It's somewhere in this this swampland, this bayou, and it's kind of an ode to the giant snake from the Jungle Book. It's kind of like an Easter egg for that. For colds, typhus, fever, cholera, smallpox, goiter. Proprietary, I don't know.
Coach incoming. Focus your fire.
Oh, son of a gun, really?
Leave it alone, won't you? What the hell do you want with this thing? Oh, damn it. That all of you? Shit. Here. Yep.
God damn. I had a feeling that we might get caught with our pants down there. Wasn't really ready for it. Try and get back a little quicker here. I don't think Rhodes is too crazy far. It's not too far from all that bayou scene. Given that there's so many rivers and stuff that we're coming across now, a boat, which is an option for something that we can buy back at camp, that will definitely have to be an upcoming purchase for us. I think that could be a huge advantage in some upcoming missions. I don't see why else it would be offered. Oh, you can really turn these things. Those horses can really take those sharp turns even quickly.
Whoa! Oh!
Surprised by how well they took the turn. Oh. Sorry. I'm used to things. I'm Arthur Morgan. Just a reminder, we can't use weapons in the roads and pretty much the surrounding area on a kind of share of gray. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're good. Don't mind this speeding. Wagon flying through town. Took a long time to figure out. Slight brain fart. Just gonna try not to run this fine gentleman over here. Oh, I thought that's where I was parking it. I don't know why.
You know this fella, don't you?
Look who it is. I did not count on seeing that wagon again. Nor you, for that matter.
Only people you won't be seeing are the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope. Now, it wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, it was a pleasure.
Well, let me give you something for your pleasure. What we got here? How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day. Teach him to make one, he might be well a while longer.
I'll make sure to try and make this. Thank you.
Thank you. It won't work for anything chronic, but you may not need it to. Well, if you see me on my travels and you're in need of something, make sure you come and say hello.
Travel safe now.
He ended up actually being kind of a cool dude, and our morality, as I like to call it, improved there. I don't know exactly what the term for that is. It's like you're kind of good versus evil, and we are way more good than we are evil right now. That is a fact. That's why you got to keep looking at the map, because the stranger missions pop up all the time, and you want to catch them when you're in that area, or else they'll disappear. So we're going to cross over to the east here. Caliga Hill, or Caliga Hill Hall. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Slight dyslexia. Just going to take a quick ride over there. Where are we? Okay, good. Epona was smart and ran right back to Rhodes. Not a girly Epona. He's so smart. I think I might head to the general store here. If there's one thing I'm low on, it's actually provisions. And I could really use some food here. I was underweight for like the first, probably like 15 parts or something like that. Then I was actually average weight. I was holding average weight for a while. Not the case anymore. Still underweight.
I can't even imagine what he's got down.
Gotta do something about just that. And beautiful day. When we first came here to the Rhodes area, it actually rained for quite a bit. We had a few rainy days, but that hasn't been the case in a while. Touch wood. Or knock on wood, whatever the hell the phrase is. Oh, you're the gunsmith.
Been a mite suspicious about the new faces in town.
Okay, well, good chat.
Bloodbath and Valentine. Read all about it.
It's not really what I wanted to do, but got me there quicker.
Back again? Take a look. Any questions, feel free not to ask. How's your friend getting on with those new clothes? Not something a lady should be wearing, in my opinion, but each to their own, I suppose.
I'd be very surprised if you had a lady, my friend.
God, what a rude guy.
Well, not right now, but I've had my share. Anyway.
I might as well... Oh, I can't sell him that stuff. Nah.
Okay, this should be good.
I will browse your catalog, though. I don't know. I personally prefer to buy things through the catalog than to go to the shelves and try and buy them. It definitely seems to be the easier of the two. So provisions is the first category. We're good on both liquor and tobacco. Dry goods, let's start there. Oh. Why, he's got some stuff on sale here. Not too shabby. Picked the right time to come. So I do need to buy some oatcakes. That is,
Last for years. Unnatural if you ask me.
Well, that's the whole thing of canned goods, buddy.
Here.
Yeah, you know what? I have to buy... Oh, it's 4. It's 4. You get 4 oatcakes. Well, that's typically what I feed my horses, so I'm gonna pick up 2 of those. Just make sure that I have enough food.
Tastes like manure, but it sure fills you up.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna buy a bread roll. I'll buy some crackers. Ooh, you got some good meat. I'm gonna buy some pork loin. Yummy. Oh. That's, what the hell is that for? That's gonna be a nice meal when I eat that. That'll be the meat that I buy. That's expensive, $4.95. It was $5.50. Christ. It's over a 50-cent discount. That's quite a lot in this time. Definitely going to buy some cheese. I'll buy some salted beef as well, just to kind of have. Some apples I need. Horse also eats apples. And then we'll do canned salmon. Canned peaches.
Alright.
Canned peas. Baked beans. That's okay for now. We spent about 20 bucks grocery shopping, so
you looking for something
that's
else?
Alright.
Thanks, partner.
Now at least I feel like I don't really have to go back to camp just to eat. You know, sometimes I feel like I have to go back there every once in a while just so that I can have a good meal. I have some good meat. What we should do is if night falls, actually I think night is falling right now as a matter of fact. It is. What?
Please.
Oh my God.
Can you help me? Please, you gotta get me out of here.
Why are you dressed up like that? I've seen some sick perversions in my time. This one might take the prize.
No, wait, please. You gotta help me. It's that crazy gunsmith. He made me dress up like this. He got me chained to the goddamn bird.
Wow. Holy crap.
You gotta do something, please. He's never gonna let me go.
So we've just learned of suspicious activity at the gunsmith place. If I open up my log, not my journal, my log. We gotta try and help that young man. I have to try. I'm not gonna try. You cannot use weapons or cause trouble in roads while you are acting as a deputy for sheriff grade. God damn it. So we have a locked door here. Damn, that sucks. I have to talk to the gunsmith. I have to see if there's at least an option for dialogue so we can try and figure this out. What a strange interaction. Did not see this coming. I have to do it.
I want to see what's in that basement of yours. Show me. Right now.
Right now.
Nothing to no
Come
worse
on.
down there, I swear.
Why don't I be the judge of that? Open it now.
All right, all right.
It's a good time to do it at night when he's closing up.
I've got my boy sleeping down there. It's such
Your
a
boy,
shame,
eh?
You know, you can always come back after he wakes up.
Don't even think about it.
You should stay away from me.
Now, what I tell you about talking to your pa that way?
Oh, thank God.
He can.
Hell?
Don't shoot me, please. Just leave us be.
Please help me. He's got me chained up here.
Just what the hell is going on here?
He was being a bad little boy, stealing candy from the store again. It's for his own good.
I'm not your little boy, you mad son of a bitch!
Why are you wearing that sailor suit?
That crazy maniac put me in it. He thinks I'm his kid's son. Kidnapped me, he did. Do I look like a kid?
Always in such a
Kinda.
rush to grow up these days, aren't they?
So I gotta shoot the chain off of his leg.
Take him away from me. He's all I got.
Don't. It's scary because he's a gunsmith, so he's got a lot of guns around. Please don't listen to him. He ain't my father. How do I shoot the chain? Right here?
Can't lose him.
Oh, finally. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I know it was wrong. I just couldn't face that he was gone. I was teaching Sammy how to hold the rifle proper out by the river. The recoil shot him backwards. He slipped into the river. The water pulled him downstream so quick. It all happened so fast, I didn't know what to do. I searched up and down that riverbank for days. But I couldn't find my boy. I just miss him so much. And you remind me of him. You look just like him. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
It's too late for apologies. You just count yourself lucky that I don't kill you for what you did.
I don't know what else you want from me. Take what you want. I don't care anymore.
So I got the teenager or whatever he was out. He looked like he might have been a young adult, 18 or 19 years old, and he was being held captive by this guy, for Christ's sakes. Jesus. So now we can kind of loot the house and take whatever we want. There's a weapons case right here. He's a gunsmith, so I'm sure he's probably got some nice stuff around. What a strange story from the gunsmith. I've bought stuff from this dude before. Like, that's wild. So what do I have on me now? That's a Lancaster repeater. I think that's what I just found, which would be another Lancaster repeater. I'm not gonna kill the man. He obviously doesn't deserve to die, and we're not supposed to resort to violent measures while we're acting as the sheriff in Rhodes. So we can take whatever we want. He's got probably a full cash register here. Wow, I mean, it's not bad. $27.12. It's better than nothing. We'll see what else he has around the house. This is cool. We actually get to kind of look around the gunsmith building a little bit. These missions are cool too. I mean, they're not like officially like named missions, but this one and that one where we had dinner with those two crazy people who I thought were gonna get me drunk and then kill me and eat me, I took off before much happened. So we can essentially steal anything. He's downstairs weeping on his knees, so we can take whatever we want. I thought he might have some,
No, God!
some actual guns here. I'm just gonna essentially fill up on ammo. Which I think I pretty much just did. I think that's it. Okay. Slight diversion there, but I mean, it was kind of the perfect time for that to happen. I think that was one of those events that you got to be there kind of at the right time to be able to do it. I was just happened to be walking by, basically heading back to my horse, and thank God that I was there at the right time and saved that young man. Again, the freedom that's involved there, though. I mean, I could have done whatever I want. I could have killed the kid or not broken him out at all and kept him there, and they will impact things that happen later on as well, some of the decisions that you make. So the level of freedom is really cool on those. I really enjoy them. Trains can be lucrative robbery targets. You can board the train while it's stopped or jump on it from horseback to rob it. Oh, there's something that we have never tried to do before. We've robbed a couple with our gang, but certainly not by ourselves. Probably could get a pretty large pull from it. Well, this was a nice stop in Rhodes. We did some shopping. We saved a young man.
You alright, girl?
Figured out that this town is just as crazy as the rest of them. The people living in it are just as crazy as the rest of them. My work here is done. Wow, finally on to Beau Gray. What I was going to say before I got distracted by that whole side encounter. Let's call it an encounter because it's not a mission. I was going to say we can, if we want to eat that meat or something later that we bought at the general store, we can actually set up a camp. Pretty much wherever we like, fire and all, which is pretty cool. I think it's just at the bottom there, right? Crafting camp gives you a place to rest in the wilderness. You like start a fire and stuff, and so we can always do that. We don't have to go back to camp to eat for the next little bit. We are good on food, so now a main story mission. We've done a stranger mission. We had one of those random encounters. Now it's time to do a big one. Here's another Beau Gray mission. These missions are going to be quite intense.
Stop it!
Oh, son of a gun. Really?
Calm down, please!
You want to play games? names,
What
do
are
you?
you doing?
Come on, then.
No! Get off of me! Ow!
How's that?
Stop it! Please!
You brought your damn self to ruin. I'm taking a liking to killing you. You messed up.
Holy Christ, a much harder fist to fist than I thought that was going to be, but oh man, I took a real beating. Yikes. I think that's my hat. Looks like my hat. Kind of hard to see in the dark, but we'll assume.
Okay, girl. Yeah.
You can see we're kind of descending down onto the gray property. It's kind of like there's a hill that you have to ride all the way down, and we talked before about how that's really a strategic placement of the mansion for multiple reasons. So this is the Caliga Hall area. This is kind of the Gray's residence.
Gray family business.
This is where we've been meeting
Coming
Bo.
through. You're good.
My apologies, just had a quick second of business to attend to. Never really been inside any of the buildings around here. I'm just a little bit familiar with the surroundings. Whoops. Trying to not act suspicious, it's not working out well for me. It's a beautiful property, unlike anything that we've really seen so far other than the Braithwaite's property, which is pretty much just as grand. Slightly different landscape, though. Last time we were there, there was also a thick fog, so it was kind of hard to tell what their property really looked like. Probably could have ridden my horse through here, but it's actually a nice walk. Who's this?
Hey, mister.
Hello.
See, I like that now. We're really in with the Greys. It all started with becoming sheriffs of Rhodes and the surrounding area, but honestly, we really have a good in here. And whether it's the Greys that we're going to end up robbing or the Braithwaites, maybe that'll be the decision that it comes down to. Do we help the Greys, or do we kind of attack the Greys from the inside? This is a different meeting location than where we met with Bo before, I believe. Bo? Oh, he's inside the stable. No, you're not gonna jump over that? Really? I'm gonna walk all the way around. Is it morning? Holy Christ, I thought it was just becoming night. It's becoming daytime. This is quite the time to come see Bo. 5:30, sharp and early. Hello.
You got my money?
Course of True Love Part 3.
Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Mount up, all right. Follow me to Rhodes. Come on! Come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Easy, boy.
Bo is a cool
Calm
guy.
down.
Caught up in your classic kind of like Romeo and Juliet situation here, but
Like you were saying before.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
oh gee.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign.
You know this is problematic. In 2019, women's rights movements like this take a lot of flack. So in 1899, what is that, like 100 and I don't even know. It's in the morning right now and I don't feel like doing math, but it's a long freaking time ago. So this would be extremely unacceptable, unfortunately, at the time. So for Penelope to be taking part in this for the Braithwaites is a big no-no. And even like Mr. Romeo here said, she could legitimately be shot by her own family for doing this. Alright, here we go. Red Dead 2 gets even weirder.
Now, take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Roads, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun, and maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan.
There's literally people throwing rocks at us, stoning us.
It's about to get exciting. I can feel
Exciting
it.
is one
I
word.
believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
You'll damn us all with this sin!
Oh, Christ.
Give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
Almost there. Take us just a little further, please. Those are the steps, Mr. Morgan. Stop in front there, and then all you need to do is listen. Ladies, get down!
Come on! Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What you the hell is going on? Oh my God! Shit! And cause all this trouble. You don't even know what to get.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
His philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was.
Bo, weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me, Ronnie.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now. I'm sorry, friend. But let the women speak. Oh, your silly cousin, he meant no harm. Look at him.
Who the hell are you?
gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. The sooner it's out, the sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
Well, Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know. This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but...
You should leave.
I will, as soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
$30. I mean, it's not the best payoff for a mission, especially more of like a main story mission like that, but I'll take it. Yeah, we've been to this old battlefield before. I thought it was pretty close to the Braithwaite Manor. I don't know. I was starting to doubt a little bit there that Bo is really our next way to get in deeper with the Greys. You know, he's definitely not at the top of the Greys totem pole. But, you know, maybe he'll surprise me and we'll get some more information on the money that's involved here. Because at the end of the day, that's what we want to find out here. That's what we want to discover is where's the money at with this Greys and the Braithwaite stuff. That's why we're trying to get it in the first place, to try and find our next kind of big job to move on. This is quite the situation though, really. You know, poop is gonna hit the fan soon because now the two of them are being seen together. He got seen at the rally. She got seen at the rally. Yeah, this is just not a great situation altogether. We are gonna ride back to camp. Gonna maybe try and eat something quick, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
Both of the missions now available to me, both of the story missions, if you will, are both from people and this back at camp, and the start point is back at camp. So my gang mates, is that?
Hold on there. A minute of your time. Let's get us a closer look at this one here.
Oh shit.
Round here, strangers got a cough up paper. Get down from there.
Says who? Says you?
Me?
Despite what you seem to think, I ain't one for charity.
I'm not sure if that still counts as breaking the law, like if somebody witnesses that, because that's like a situation where they're breaking the law by stopping me, right? And I'm just protecting myself. So is that still considered murder? I'm not gonna cough up a single dime to the Lemoyne Raiders. You have to be freaking kidding me. Probably my least favorite organized crime kind of gang that we've come across in this game so far. And I mean, I hate the O'Driscolls, but the Lemoyne Raiders are something else. That's my biggest gripe with them, is that so many times I've tried to go somewhere and they've tried to stop me for money, even just crossing a bridge here or there or something like that, and they'll stop you and get into a confrontation with you. I think they've killed me a couple times. Like, just leave me alone. Like, why do you want to have anything to do with me? I am just trying to travel freely, and you're just being a jerk about it. Another part of this Gray's mission done. Now, interesting, there's still no new icon kind of to continue that storyline, so there's obviously something that's going to go on in between here. I think the Bill Williamson mission is probably a little bit more like main story based than the Abigail mission, but I don't know. These missions have surprised me sometimes. Abigail is John Marston's significant other, I believe. I'm really the worst kind of person for names, though, so definitely don't trust me. Oh, hello, Sean.
Dumbass. Welcome back, Morgan.
Hosea has left a reward for you at your tent. Beauty. We need to do another job soon because we are pretty low on cash. I mean, I'm doing like $30 missions right now. That's not really gonna help me. The butcher and the food and stuff is over here. That's what I'm going for first. I need to eat. Might as well while I'm here. There's a few kind of things that I need to do here. I really need to smoke some cigarettes for my Deadeye. How do I greatly restore Deadeye? Oh, I could smoke a cigar. Let's do that, though. There we go. Oh, Abigail is coming right for me. God darn it, no, just jump. What else do we need here? I'm also going to drink some of this Guarma rum here. I'll need it for this mission.
They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you. So, what do you think of this place?
Not bad. Nice to be by the water.
Yeah, it'll do for now.
Okay, so the Abigail mission now turns into a Hosea mission. So that is kind of the next main story kind of thing going on here. I'm going to do that before I actually do the Bill Williamson mission. That one's flashing. So I want to try and get that one accomplished. I think what's happened is we've investigated the Grays a little bit. We have a little bit of an in with them now, and I think now we're going to try and do the same with the Braithwaites. This Hosea mission, I bet you, is probably going to be something.
Mr. Morgan.
I honestly just want to go see Saint Denis, too.
If it's convenient, I mean.
Sure.
Okay.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
We have another camp item request. This time it's Susan. She wants some seasoning. The stew is currently being prepared. Check again afternoon. It's only 9:04, so we're going to have to skip out on the whole eating thing for now. I had a bit to drink. I should maybe eat some of the things that I bought what would we want here? I'm gonna eat some canned peaches. I will eat some canned strawberries. And I will have some crackers as well. So now I did a bit of my Deadeye with the cigar, and the Guarmo rum helped my Deadeye and stamina, and then obviously the food helped my health core. So this is something that I should check more often. We should be more often. We should be okay. Health 100%, stamina 100%, Deadeye 100%. We're good. And you can go about 90 minutes of actual playtime before you need to start thinking about, that's without, you know, getting shot at and stuff too, because when you get shot at, you're going to lose more of your health, and your core drainage or whatever is going to increase. So what else do we need to do? We need to head to my tent. I've been in this outfit for a while. I was thinking of maybe changing things up a little bit, maybe trying to find something fresh. We could definitely do that. Don't need to shave. I'm actually trying to grow things out a little bit. I can't do any upgrading. There's supposed to be a gift for me back at camp here though too, so let's see what's up. It's probably the tonic. That's the ammo that we share with the camp. There should be like something here for me from Hosea. That's it right here. But for some reason, oh, potent health cure. I can't take it because I'm probably full in that area now, so that's good to know that there's a potent health cure there that Hosea made for me, so that's okay. Is there anything else that I really need to do while I'm here? Not particularly, so let's go and see Hosea for now. Man, honest to God, I wish I could just play Red Dead Redemption 2 for a living. Like, if I got paid like $100 every time I played this game, man, that would be like the greatest job in the world. I do kind of envy some streamers in the sense that yes, you can make money for doing what you love, or what you loved at one point, playing video games, but you know, at that point it would become a job to play, and I just can't see how you could possibly like playing as much. There's just more stress involved behind it. I like the way that I do it because, you know, I don't try and I don't really go all out with it, and I mean, there's kind of a downside to that because my streams are, you know, definitely not half as exciting or as good as 99% of other streams on sites like YouTube and Twitch, but you know, it's just relaxed for me. It's literally just me playing the game, and so it's very real, and you know, I can still really appreciate playing. It's not a chore for me to flip that record button every time, or to flip my mic on every time. It's something that I enjoy to do.
Easy, whoa.
I guess anybody could say the same. Hello, Hosea.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
It's a beautiful property. I love the entranceway with the trees.
Here we are.
Supposedly there's some reference to Django Unchained here as well.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
What you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Though it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do.
Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
No, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Bro, poor mammy's hot. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
Oh, I think Jose is right. I think this is probably going to get pretty ugly. We're kind of double crossing the Grays here, which are kind of building a reputation with them. This is going to be interesting. Once again, we're playing pretend.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
It's moonshine, too. The good faux shizzle.
Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello. I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Just hand out the liquor. Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. Yes. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad.
bad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas. It's your lucky. I'll have one, Phil. Drinks. A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look a gift horse in the mouth. When I see a gift horse, I work my eyes. Oh, that's some strong stuff. Simple catch us all. So drink up. Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Another bottle, Fenton. These men are dry.
This is what I do for a living, so I feel like this is a bartending simulator or something.
Let's go, man, Fenton. Fine man. Don't listen to your brother. Shining on you. Over here, Fenton. Down, my boy. Come on.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
What have you got against free drinks, boys?
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
I'll have one, Fenton.
Work, Fenton. Work, you dumb bastard.
Well, that is the spot. Keep 'em coming, Fenton.
Just keep them coming.
Drink up, drink! Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You.
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him.
Got a hit.
Good job, Arthur.
We got a special hole for your kind.
Shit. We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
Come on, get up here. Help me! Arthur, help!
Think you can steal from us?
Do something, Arthur! Hey, hey! This way!
You think we're
There's a special place in hell for those who cross the Raiders.
Let's go. Come on, Franklin.
They're in that wagon.
Ha! I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Shoot them then! Behind us, Arthur, coming out of the alley. Damn it, they're still coming. Shoot to your left. Good. Keep at him, Arthur.
We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
I want both those sons of bitches dead.
To your right. Hit the moonshine. Yes, move. Train. see any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
I like the whole not having to drive and shoot at the same time thing. Makes life a heck of a lot easier. God damn. It was one hell of a shootout. I almost came close to dying there when I was in the bar up above.
Remind me never to take up a career. What was it?
Advertising.
Yeah.
Advertising.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep
No
seeing
kidding.
those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here. Because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback? I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
It was quite an interesting cutscene, I must say, and we have some new mission opportunities building up for us here. Obviously, Bill Williamson, probably going to be the next one that I tackle. That's right out of camp, so that's kind of an easy one to go after. And then I think we do one of the 2 missions between Hosea and John Marston. Hosea says, Dutch told you to meet up with Hosea and Sean at Braithwaite Manor while they investigate themselves. I prefer the Gray's property. Dutch told you to meet up with John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses. Horse flesh for dinner. I think that we go do the John Marston one first, so that way if we only do 2, that's the one that we do. I would rather go that way, so 'tis what we shall do. I'm actually going to save and quit for the time being. I want to grab some food first and sleep. And then when we start next time, we'll do the Bill Williamson mission and the John mission. Boy, we tackled quite a bit here in this playthrough. We did multiple story missions. Tackled some encounters and some stranger missions. And you can really see that the plot here at this camp is really starting to unfold here. I think we're starting to get to the climax of the chapter for sure. Thank God for this stew, man. I would not eat half as well in this game if it was not for this stuff right here. I also love night times at camp here. It's so beautiful in these parts. I don't think I got any money from that mission. Definitely made progress though. Now we should be able to do the potent health cure. That's what we got from Hosea, so I'll take it.
Doing just fine.
We'll sleep just until the morning, an 8-hour sleep. Heck, that's what I get every night, so it's got to be good enough, if I'm lucky. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for Arthur Morgan. Gotta make sure you sleep in this game, it's important. In life, too. That's the takeaway from today's video. Make sure to get a good night's rest. Let's see where our percentage is sitting now. We see 39.5. I think that was at the end of our last video. So for this one, 24 vids in, we are finally cracked the 40% mark. 40.6% of 100% completion. I will take it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on my vids. Be polite, be nice. Open a door for somebody today, and I will see you on the other side.